It's Sunday, and that can only mean one thing. The hardest word games challenge on the internet. 12 word games, 40 minutes, one rotund, ginger-bearded British man. It's your host, GinJanner!
Thank you, yes, welcome back to the Super Sunday Challenge. As the intro alluded to, this is the hardest word games marathon on the internet. It has a shed-load of word games all linked together. It is the hardest challenge you can even imagine, and I am loving it. Absolutely loving it. Last week was a fantastic victory, and as always, I really appreciate all of your lovely comments, support. Yeah, I'm honoured. I really am. Genuinely am. Well, I'm not changing the format, even though we did get a victory last week. I still think that this format still has a few legs. I did get some comments about, do you want to maybe modify the time, make it 35 minutes rather than 40? I'm not going to change it at this time, just because I have a feeling this format could still be quite hard. But of course, we will see. As always, 40 minutes on the clock. 3, 2, 1. Now, what on earth is going on with Spottle here? Look at this, a real scattergun approach. Yeah, this is going to be quite a mental gymnastics moment, I think, for me. What do I really want, though? I think S at the beginning is fantastic, and I think I want E. So, in order to make that happen, let's just go Saver. Do have an E, don't have an S. Now, what am I thinking? I'm thinking T's are pretty common. I think I want R's as well. So we could go Store. Oh no, we would need to go R at the end. Or do we go E at the end? Check for location of that E. Let's go E at the end. I don't regret it. Right, no T. Oh, this is going to be tough. What letters do we want? I'm thinking D's and N's. I kind of want consonants in the mix. Let's go like diner. No way did we get a D at the beginning. Okay, now we are cooking. Likely going to be a vowel next in the second position. We've got a lot of different vowels available. But what is a word? I can't think of anything. This is slightly concerning. Do I think I? I'm tempted to go dinos because I think I want vowels, basically. There's definitely going to be another vowel. Right, we've got the I. That is absolutely superb. D-I, something, something, E. Dimple, dipple. Ooh. I think we're good for vowels. We want to go two consonants, I think, at this point. L, I can't think of something with L, but L feels about right. Will be D-I-B? Dibble. We won't go that. Could it be Dixie? Dixie. In which case, I'm going to go Pixel, just in case. I kind of want to rule out that X. No, it's not. Oh, it's not. Oh, no. What is this word? I just genuinely can't think of it. Okay, so it can't be diode, which was a word because there's no O. What is this word? Fits. Very odd. D-I, something, something, E. Oh, it could be dirge. I mean, that's the only thing I'm thinking of. Let's go with dirge. Unbelievable. What a word. Well, it made me feel good getting it, but my goodness, that was hard. Alright, dirge. Let's go dryer. Let's go rider. Right, so the R is actually in second position. That's what we've got here. Something there. That's an interesting one. There's no D as well. So it could be like shirk. Maybe we just go shirk. No. Ouch. That is a lot of things gone. Could be an IRT. Maybe let's go shirt. Try one letter at a time. No. Whoa. What on earth? Could it be? No. What goes with T in the first two? I mean, it could be T something IR. There's no H, interestingly. Could be an I. It could be... No, that doesn't feel right. Or it could be T in the second position. But in which case... I mean, it could be attire. Right, let's just go steer. Doesn't cost us anything. T is at the beginning. No way. T something IR. What goes there? What possible letters could go there? It could be a vowel. Doesn't seem right. Tear seems right, but what would you go at the end? Terry? No. Twirl. Gotta remember that. TW always. And we're on to Warmall, dirge, and twirl. Right, what have we got here? We got two letters for a start. That's amazing. Could be mince, couldn't it? Oh, so close. So close. I think it's niece. Niece? Yeah, lovely. Lovely. I do like Warmall, I have to say. It's a great little game. As is Word Peaks. The next game here. Let's go with Dirge. I do like these games a lot. Oh. Yeah, let's... Oh. No! I can't spell niece. Alright. We got 2 letters at least. Thank goodness. Oh, we're not doing well there. Oh, we're doing very well there. Okay. Just think it's going to be A. Just going to go liars just to see where we are. Gives us interesting indications there. Right, no. So, we know that's an M. Alright, that's hugely useful. Micro, surely. Micro. Nice. Lovely stuff. As we move on to polygonal mini. Dirge. Well, that's huge. Twirl. Niece. Micro. Ease. R. That's kind of all we've got. It could be like verse, or it could just be verse. Slightly worried though, because that's cool. It could be like serve. That's the thing. Verse or serve. Could it be anything else? Kind of want to be a little bit careful. We've only got one filler, and then we've got to go in. I mean, in theory, it could be perv. I don't think it's going to be perv. It could be. Maybe we just go that. Shave, get an extra letter, just in case. Yeah, there we go. It is got to be serve. Nice. Beautiful stuff. Serve is the word. Exordal, our last game of section A today. Exordal, 2 wordles in one, and you never know which letter is part of which word. That is not a good start. Wow. Okay, only 6 letters. I think we just go straight into thinking of a filler. A has got to be involved. I was thinking about maybe phase. I know E can't be at the end, but at least it gets the PH and A in. Maybe we go phase, because we, at this point, just desperately need letters. Phase. We have 8 letters. Truck. Now let's start thinking about the word truck. I mean, heavy is definitely a word. I'm thinking heavy goods at this point. Heavy goods. Beautiful. Moving on to Fuseli. Oh, I hate the colouring is inverse blue. I never remember how that works. Heavy or goods? Heavy is more letters. Don't want the V, but the D and S is pretty good. All right, let's go heavy. Thank goodness we went heavy. That's brilliant. So blue tiles means another letter from your guess is in that spot. Right. So it's definitely that and that. You don't get yellows. Only hints are letters at the correct places. So it could be, for example, delay. It is an A in that position. So we now know H, D, and L or out. Not allowed to use certain letters. Let's think about these kind of words here. What else have we got? I think maybe we just run a filler. Yeah, because we could just run smack. Rules out a lot of letters at least. Your guess can be anything except a real word. That's fantastic. Well, what letters do we want? We want an R, we want a P, we want an N, we want a T. I think we also want a G. Ah, repay. Nice. Okay, that's pretty good. We are running a slightly low on time. We've only got 21 minutes left. Pix letters is next. Repay. Wow, we're not getting lucky on Pix letters in terms of getting greens, or at least correct letters off the beginning. Well, let's go straight into fees. E at the end. Let's have a think. It could be a CH or it could be an SH. And we've got in the third letter a 4-pixel top. A 4-pixel top would suggest it's going to be an R, a P. Ooh. It could be curve. I'm thinking it could be curve. Kind of fits the pattern that we currently have there. Certainly worth a go. Oh my goodness. I mean, I have to say, Pix Letters has gone from one of my worst games to possibly one of my best. We cannot celebrate now. We don't have time. We got to go repay and we got to go curve for Fibble. Suddenly got excited by all those greens and then remembered that this is Fibble. They're probably lies. R is the lie. That fits. I'm going to go there because then I'm going to go purse. That's what I'm going to do. Not purse. But I do think now that is still the lie. In which case it could be verse. No. Interesting. With those two as one of these being a lie, that means R is in fact out. In which case that is indeed the situation. That is not the situation. Now, do I believe the S or do I not believe the S? I'm now gravitating towards not believing the S is green. There's no R. Get that out of my head. Can't be V. just could be now stone. I'm kind of thinking that it is this. I think it is S at the beginning. O and E in those positions is just a very common thing. But I am starting to run out of letters. What do we think about this top, though? Because we know that... I forgot. The E being at the end, which it absolutely is the lie. So all of those letters are actually out. Could be smoke. Could be smoke. Whoa, no. Now I've got a decision point to make here. Because actually, I'm missing a lie in this. I know V cannot be in. Could it just not be S at all? Could it just be that? And it is indeed O there. But I'm running out of letters. What is this? This is not easy at all. If it's O and E, what goes between them? It could just be whole. Actually, it could be whole. I've not tried that. It's not whole. We've run out of guesses completely. Here's the thing. Let's go with what we know from certainty. E, definitely at the end. Look at this. Sheer. It's not going to be that. Can't be all of E's are lies. So that is indeed the lie. Then we know R and A are definitely out. And we know it can't be Y. By process of elimination, that E has to be correct because we know there is an E. P has to be a lie there. Right. Now we're on to R. Easy. That is the lie. Puts all of that out. In this situation, S could be in. We know P is out. We know U is out. We know R is out. S has to be a lie. Cannot be green at the very least, but it could be yellow. We know V is out. We don't know about E in that position. Well, actually, no, we do. We know E cannot be in that position. So I think that's true because E is at the end. R, we know that to be the case. So there isn't actually a lie in here. I think we're looking at S, in which case if it's not green and it's not yellow, it's not in, which automatically makes that the lie. So we now know that O and E is definitely in the correct position, meaning that that is indeed the lie. Now we're into this situation, and this is the one where I don't know what is quite going on. What we know is that O and E are definitely green. We know S is definitely not in. In fact, actually, I don't know any other letters. Every other letter apart from W and L, which could be in, and H, which could be in, I actually don't know. So at least we now know pretty much what's going on. What that means in terms of the actual solve is challenging. I feel like I've done everything right in this solve, apart from actually get the word. And the last letters that I have to contend with are strange, because W, H, and L, right? So here's the thing. I always think that potentially the green is going to be the lie. That leaves then W and L definitely out. I don't really have a lot of other letters to play with. I mean, oh, we've got O's. I haven't thought about O's yet, so let's have a look at that. We got O's. Oh no, it's booze. It's booze. It's got to be booze. That's the only thing. No, it's diode. Oh no. I mean, it could have been booze. That was horrible. Diode. Oh, that was horrible. I just couldn't think of it. Diode. Damn. That is horrible. Well, fair play. Gotta doff my cap to fibble. That is a horrible word. And I've come unstuck. I am slightly disappointed because I don't often fail at fibble, actually. It is a very rare occurrence. Anyway, let's move on. We've got to play for pride. And we're playing Wordle. Happy 1000 Wordle. This is Wordle 1002. Amazing to think there's been 1000 Wordles. And then we're on to diode. Alright, well, this is going to be a tough one as well. It could just be the word short. Tempted just to run it. No, but it probably is now snort. Yeah. Alright, that was nice and easy. On to Quordle. I have a feeling this could be quite difficult. Let's have a little look. Let's see. Repay. Okay, good. Curve. Hugely helpful. Diode. And then snort. Bottom right looks pretty ripe for the plucking. I have to think it's going to be a CRO. Probably croon or crown. Oh, it's probably going to be crown, isn't it? I think I'll go crown anyway, just for the extra letters. And Hail Mary. Nice. We don't have a lot on anything else, actually. Top right, we've only got a U and an A somewhere. I have a feeling it's going to be qualm. I just have a feeling it's going to be qualm. And the reason I say that is because there's just so little letters there. Let's run it anyway. Oh, look at that. You see, I've been doing this a while, as you can tell. Bottom left, we know it's C-A, and we know it's E at the end. It could be cafe. No. Oh, it's going to be cash, isn't it? I was just staring at that for a couple of minutes, and yeah, has to be cash. What's that leave up there? Probably then TH. Probably theta. There we go. Very nice. Very happy with that. So we've got theta, quam, cash, and crown. What do we think in terms of pushing forward to the next part of the challenge? None of them are great. I think probably theta out of the lot. Do I want crown? No, let's go theta. Let's go theta. I think we need extra letters. That goes on to Hardle. We only have 3 minutes, 12 seconds to do Hardle and Word 500. That is largely impossible, but let's see. We start the clock, and it has to start with S. S. Ooh, and a D, and there aren't any other vowels other than A? So it's got to be that, surely? Scold, I'm guessing. Yeah, scold is the word. We'll stop the clock simply because we are low on time. It's not impossible. It's not easy. It all rides on Word 500. Can I get it? 2 minutes 35. Now, there are content creators out there who can easily get Word 500 solves 2 minutes 35, but they're not using random words like I'm doing. And I'll be honest, I've never been as fast as those other content creators. I think I've got a good solve rate. I tell you what, that is interesting stuff. Wow. Very interesting stuff. I take a sip of coffee, I double click the top to see the lay of the land, and we start the clock. Right. Theta is our biggest clue here because we have basically potential. I mean, it could be TH ending here. I'm somewhat liking TH as an ending. That will put SN and O out. What vowels have we got? Well, we don't actually have any vowels confirmed. I think at the very least, that's got to be in. Let's say no, it has to be D. Has to be D because one of these has got to be in. In terms of vowels, what else are we looking at here? We have no A's, E's. We have no U's. Whoa! So we only have I's. I think we're looking at width. I think we're looking at width here. That fits the pattern because that's then green. That's yellow. That's out. That's out. Width. Let's run it. 45 seconds. Oh, baby! Oh, yes. I'm very happy with that end. With literally 35 seconds to spare, I know Diode was a fail today. Tough word though, right? Especially for a game like Fibble. We managed to get it in time. Word 500 solve. Difficult solve at that in under 2 minutes. I'm personally happy with that. Something to build on next week. Fibble, a rare failure, but overall, pretty happy with all of that. Thank you so much for all your support, all of your positivity in the comments section. I appreciate you all. Whatever you got planned for the next week, I hope you have a lovely one, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye!